Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Let's Make the Future. Hope you all are good and staying safe. So today I'm up with a new project. That is a new app. The main thing of this app to create a login page. So before getting into the designing and blocks, first let's see the working of the app. Just a minute. This is the login page, and we have a label. We have one label and two other labels, one text box and one password box, a background image and a login button. So let's log in and click on login. So once we enter, we can see that there is some text in the bottom, and if I click on edit, we can edit it, and if we click on save, it will be saved down here, and we can do it in multi-line also. We can write in multi-line also. So hi guys, and if we save it, it will be saved. And if we just write something like this and click on save, it will save another thing and the whole thing will be gone. And now if we click on exit, it will be exited. So this is the app which we are going to create today. So let's get into the designing of the app. So once you have logged in to the MIT App Inventor, click on start new projects. The project name is personal diary diary. And today I'll be also teaching you how to create a low icon for your app. So before starting, I don't need the screen one to be visible, so of this title visible, put set the align to center, and the background color will be black. Now we have seen the app, and it's given like one label, three labels, one text box, one password box and a button. So let's drag those in. One label, three labels and a text box and a password text box. We will put an horizontal arrangement, and in which you will add one label and a text box, and for another I will add one more horizontal. In it you will add a label and a password box, and you will set the layout to be center and center. Same for this, center and center. And the background color will be none, and background will be none. To check the app simultaneously, click on this connect, click on AI companion. In your phone, click on MIT AI2 companion, click on scan QR code, scan the QR code, and you can see your app directly in your phone. So this is what you have created, and the label one will be personal diary login. this will the text align will be in center, text color will be in red color, the font type will be serif, the font size let's say 30 or I'll give 40, and in between we will add a label and we will rename this label 1 to title, and we will add one more label which will be used for as a gap between both, and we will rename this label to user ID. This will be user ID. Text color to be green, center, and serif 30, fontalic bold. We'll add a semicolon here, and now we'll go to text box which will be fill parent. Height to be like that, or we'll keep the width to 90%. It's too much, so 50%. And rest of the 50% will be occupied by the label, so 50% for the label. Keep the text to be left side. Or 45, let's say 45. Yeah, this looks better. And the hint will be user ID. And it's single line. The text will be blank, fontalic, bold, and 20%. Now we'll change this label 3 name to password, and this text box will be user ID box, and password text box will be password box. First we will change the password label to password, and it will be left green color, width will be 50%, and the font size font type serif, size will be 30, yes 30, fontalic bold, and this password will add a thing. Okay, it's going, that's it. Left side also. And the password box, it will be 45. Let me try one more time. No. And for the password, that's it, bold, fontalic, and again 20. Style will be serif, 'and for this also style will be serif. 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 'And for and we will add a submit button. Button will be login. Width will be 90%. Font will be 40, or let's say 30. Font italic, bold. Background color will be blue, or we'll keep it black, and text will be in blue. Now we will add a layout between to have a space, and the height will be 30 for fill parameter. Yeah, this will be better. None, and click on the screen one. Click on background image. Before adding background image, let's go and type for security lock png images, and we'll take a good image for this. So for now, let's keep this as the background image. Save images. It's JPG, so wait. Let's try it. Save images, and in E drive, no, in the MIT. Save images. HTML document. I'll take another image. Save images, and MIT. The security. And let's go to MIT. Click on this media and upload file. Choose file, or you can just drag and drop this. Drag and drop here, and click on OK. Background images, security. Okay, and this will be the security page, but I didn't like this, and I found another a good login background. So yeah, this one, and open it. Click on OK, and here security PNG. This looks good. I'll try to share the background image in the description. I'll change the color to none. Login button color will be in red. Text will be in black. This looks good. And now let's go to the page for the first page. If the button one, which is login button, is clicked, you'll add a control if else. Before that, we need a notifier which will notify you whether if the password is wrong, it will notify you that enter correct password or an user ID. And this will add an else if the math logic, if user ID dot text equal to, and we need an and also here, equal to text. I will keep it as Ritwik, everything small, and duplicate this and place it inside this side, and user box, instead of this we'll take a password box or text, and the password should be KP. Then we will add a screen called diary. Remember the caps and smalls and spelling because it is very important. And if this is true, then okay, let's put a screen one and box. If this is true, then we'll go to controls, open another screen name, and the screen name will be capital D diary. Else click on notifier, click on this show error, show alert, duplicate this text box alone, the empty text box, string, and the notice will be enter valid user ID or user ID or the password is incorrect. So this will be the message if we type a wrong user ID or a password. And hint for the password box, the hint will be password, or we can type password. And now let's go to screen 2, that is diary. Of the title visible, then change the background to black, center, then we need a text box to type in the required thing, and the height will be 45%, width will be fill parent. Click on the multi-line or else you won't be able to type in next lines. And multi-line, the hint will be enter your diary entry here, and you can see that in the app. The let's keep it italic, bold, 20%, serif, and that's all. If you want, you can change the background color and the text color. and now you'll add a horizontal layout here and add 3 buttons for saving, for editing, and for exiting. 3 buttons. The button one will be save, and let's change this to save, and then this will be edit, rename to edit, and button 3 will be exit. And rename to exit. Let's change the properties of the button. 20 serif, width will be 30%. The width of this will be 30%, and this width of this will also be 30%. We'll change the alignment of the horizontal arrangement to center, and center, background color to be none, and width to be fill parent. Now let's change the properties, and shape will be rounded. That's all. So let's go to edit, and 20 serif, none, and shape will be rounded, and that's it. Let's change the background color to blue, and this will be in yellow, and this will be in red. I want bold 20%, serif rounded, and that's it. If you want, you can add a layout in between these 3 buttons and change the width to 2% and 2%, only if you want, because if we add it, it may look good with a space between them, so that's why. And the height will be 2%. So you can see a gap between all the 3 buttons, and this makes it look good. And the height of the text box will be with this fill parent, and height will be 50. No, the height will be fill parent. We will add a label here in the bottom, and the height of the label will be fill parent, so half will be deducted from each, and the label text will be nothing. The alignment will be in center, the text color will be in green, the font size 20, font type serif, bold, and fontalic. So now that's all the designing part. Now let's get into the blocks. So what we need to do, if you click on save button, the text in the text box should be saved to the label. So if you click on save button, the text from the text box 1 text from text box 1 to label dot text and make the text box once dot text to text to blank. So in this it will be, if it type something and click on save. Okay, I think we didn't change the font, we changed it, so there is some error. Set if you click on save button, the text box on label should be text, and yeah, the code is correct, but we forgot one thing, and the thing is we need to store a value, right? So we need a storage also, so we need to add a cloud DB. This will store the value. Okay, it got disconnected. Reset connection and AI companion. Scan it, let it open. That's why it didn't save, because it should, the value of the text box 1 should be saved in somewhere, and that place where it will be saved is in the cloud DB. And we should change this also, because this will be label, not label 1, and this is not text box 1. The label 1, set label 1 dot text to text box 1's text. That was also a mistake which I did, and place it here. Go to cloud DB, click on drag the store value, call cloud DB dot store value. The tag, before that we need to create a variable. Let us create a variable called data and store the data in here, and we need to get the tag where the value will be stored in the is the data variable. So whatever we type, it will be stored in this data, and the value to be stored is text box 1 dot text. The text in the text box 1 should be stored in the data variable. So now the variable is stored in the data, and whenever you open, the data will be there in this thing which we have saved will be always there in the label 1. And now that's all for save button. Let's go for edit button. When edit button is clicked, what we should do, it should get the stored value from the if we click on the edit button, the text box 1 should be should get the value from the variable data. So it is, when it is clicked, set text box 1 to the global data, and now it's not done. We need to save the edited thing, right? So when the data is changed, when the cloud DB's the storage data is changed, it should store the value of the new data, not the old data. So for that we need to drag and drop. When cloud DB dot data is changed, we need to set the global data to the value of the new data. Set global data to the value of new data, and again click on this, and when the data the storage place, the CloudDB got the value of the data, set the global data to the value of the CloudDB, and the label 1 should be set to the value of global data. So let's duplicate this, the same thing, and the label 1.text should be set to global data. And let's go to exit button. When exit is clicked, what it should do, it should close the application, or it should close the screen. No, it will let us keep like close the application. If you click on if you place the close the screen, which is this one, then the diary page will be closed, and the login page, we can see the login page there. I will show you how this close screen will work, but I need to download it. But you can understand, right? If we click give the close screen, means this diary screen will be closed and the screen screen 1 will be appearing. So if we keep that, when we click the exit button, it will close this diary screen and it will open the login page. But we want to close the whole application, whole app. So we will click on drag and drop the close application. So now I will again explain the code. Whenever we click on save button, it should save the text box 1's text to label 1, and the text box 1 will be blank. So that is what we have done here, and this value should be stored somewhere, then only we can see it next time when we open. So we will be adding a storage in it, and when the storage got the value for the storage, it should store the data in somewhere. So we created a variable, and whatever the value we are getting in the label 1 or the text box 1, we are typing the text box 1, it will be stored in this data. So whenever you open the app, this data will be got, and it will be displayed on the label 1, and that is what the tag, the store value to store. What is the value we need to store? The text box 1.text. So that is what the save button is doing. And edit button, it will take the text box 1's text to global data. So it will take the, if you click on edit, the data in the global variable called data, it will be taken to the text box 1, so we can edit it. And when the CloudDB's when the storage data is changed, we need to set the variable data to the value of the new data. So set global data to get the new value, and if CloudDB got the value, it should set the global data to the value which it have got, and the label should have the value which the new value. And if you click on exit, it should close the application. Now let's download this app. Click on the build and provide APK. You can scan the app using the AI2 companion, but as I already have this app, I'm not going to download the app again. And in previous videos also I showed how to download the app, so you can follow the video, you can follow that procedure, and once the QR code is generated, you can download it. Let's wait till the QR code is generated. And yeah, now you can scan this QR code using the app, MIT app AI to Companion. You can scan this and you can download the app. Now I will just since I have already downloaded. Okay, sorry, I forgot one thing to say. I said right, I will show how to create an app icon like the thing I have here, this personal diary app. I have a diary, right? So how to set that icon? Here you can see an icon in the screen one. You can, if you scroll down, you can see title called icon. So in this we need to add an icon. I will again try to post the icon in the description, or else we can find it in the net also. Just type personal diary png, and in this you can choose any one of it. This looks good, so save images, and the image should be diary, and go to app inventor, click on upload file, just drag and drop the diary.png here, and okay, go to icon, click on this diary png, and that's all. Now the icon of the app is set, but you can't see it now. After you download the app, you can see like there is a personal diary in my phone, right? Like this icon can be seen. So now click on the generate APK, and the APK will be QR code will be generated using this MIT AI to Companion. You can scan it and download it, and once you have downloaded, this will be the working. So if I'll just log in Ritvik and KP login. You need to wait for some time to get the value which is stored in the, to get the data from the stored place. And once you can see this, you can click on edit, and you can edit it here. If you click here, you can go to next line also, and if you click on save, the new data will be saved, and if you again click on save, the empty thing will be saved, and if you click on this, the app will be exited. So that's all guys, this is the app which we have created today. The main thing of this app, and the main purpose, is to create this login page. So hope you have learned and understood the working and how to create this. Enjoy with your app. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and click on the bell button for notifying you. So thank you, bye.